What is happening, you guys? It is so good to be back. I was off on Tuesday. I apologize for that. It's just been a crazy week. We'll get more into it. But definitely changing things up around here. If you haven't noticed through the weeds and stuff, I'm in the weeds. I feel like sometimes. So I am changing up some things here at Ferocious, and I wanted to make you guys aware of what's going to change, that kind of thing. But good to be here. It's Friday night for the Ferocious Free For All. Thanks for jumping in on here. It is, we've got 8 people here, so awesome. So far, we got, let's see, Bearded VATO. He jumped in, and he said he was still first, and that was a half hour after he first logged in. So you are first, and Tiki's going to take sloppy seconds from VATO. So what's going on, Tiki? Good to see you, man. Don 15 Miners, BOFL. What's going on? Is that Beard On for Life? What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Miners. Let's see who else is here. Rob Brannon is here. What's going on, man? Dagan BGG Beard Reviews. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Leah Folkes is here. How are you? Glad you're here. Bearded Billy is in the house. What's up? Buffalo Todd is fourth. What's up, Buffalo Todd? How you doing? Lenny Stuff. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Smelly Turtle's in the house. How are you, sir? Who else? Bluegrass Bearded is also here. What's going on? Good to see you. I've got an order for you. I'm still working on, so keep your don't worry. It's being worked on. Not at the moment, but it's being worked on, so it'll be there fairly soon. Thank you for your patience. Anthony Ellis is in the house. What's going on? Who else is here? Michael Lee is here. What's going on over there on Facebook? How you doing, Michael? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for jumping in on here. Sway Sauna is here. And who else? Bearded Beta is in the house. What's up, brother? Bearded Beta. Let's all recognize Bearded Beta for something that he's volunteered to do here for Ferocious Beer Company. And through December 6th, which is 2 more days, anyone who buys a product, Oud to Joy, whether it's an oil, a balm, a butter, or beard wax, he's going to donate $2 to Toys for Tots. And so if you buy 2 products, he'll donate $4. And I think what we're going to do is actually, he doesn't know this, but we're going to match that as well. So so thank you, Bearded Beta, for volunteering to do that. And we're going to, again, match anything if you buy anything with Oud to Joy, which is a raspberry and oud scent. And so between his $2 and my $2, that's $4 that's going to go to Toys for Tots through December 6th here at Ferocious Beer Company. We'll send him the total amount of orders that have been purchased with Oud for Joy. And then he'll pull out his checkbook and I'll pull our checkbook out, and we will donate on your behalf. So thank you, Bearded Beta, for doing what you're doing, brother. That's really nice and positive. Thank you. Yeah, hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Hit the like button like it owes you money, as VATO says. Definitely hit that like button, brother. Love to see you guys as an audience getting larger, and I really do appreciate all the work that you do to spread the word about Ferocious Beer Company. So thank you very much. Yeah, Bluegrass knows I'm on it. I definitely am. I'll tell you what, guys. I've realized that I need to change the way I do things at Ferocious. And some of that's going to be, really good. And some of it's going to be things that I don't really like to do, but I'm going to do it just because I need to do it, because we're getting more orders and we're getting busier. And even at my day job, it's getting a little busier, especially at the end of the year with things. Plus, just seeing family, seeing our, my kids. It's like the way I've been doing things over the past few years, while has been great for, super customization with products at Ferocious, I really have realized that I need to simplify things to some extent. And so some of the ideas which I'm talking about doing are things like, for example, I'm thinking about just putting okay, do you want castor? Do you not want castor? I'm going to just put castor in the oil. I'm also going to put sunflower I think I'm going to put the sunflower oil in our oil as well. I may eliminate New Day only because even though it's a great product, it just isn't really selling that well when you compare it to the other products we have. And so I've always said and if you ever start a business, one word of advice I will give you is if a product is failing, fail fast and move on. There's no reason to hold on to something that you hope will work, that you think will work, that should work. If it's not working, just move on, guys. Just don't even worry about it. People will still recognize the things you're doing and will likely still support you if you are doing what is best for them. And so those are some of the things that are on my list of things to do. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you see, hey, what happened to New Day beard oil? Well, we got rid of it just because it's not selling that well. You would think that, less than $10 bottle of beard oil would sell like hotcakes, but people are actually buying the product with jojoba oil instead, which is fine. Let's see. VATO asks a good question. He says he hears some people don't really like grapeseed oil for whatever reason. Have you gotten feedback on that? So I've gotten some feedback from some people indicating that they feel like grapeseed oil is kind of a filler. It's not really, it's an inexpensive oil, and they equate that with. Sometimes some people equate that with, it's just not really worth putting into the beard oil. But the reality is that grapeseed oil does have some benefits. And what grapeseed oil actually has anti-inflammatory antioxidants, and that helps to prevent acne, which, I'm obviously not a medical doctor, and I don't say you should wear my beard oil because it will help prevent acne. But I know just from studying grapeseed oil, particularly early on when I was deciding what I wanted to use for our carrier oils, that grapeseed oil is really good at preventing acne breakouts. And it also helps to restore collagen in your skin under your beard. And obviously we can't see our skin under our beard very well with our beards. But collagen is an important part of your skin. And it helps to restore that, especially as your beard starts to dry out. So there are some good reasons to put grapeseed oil, and it just happens to be inexpensive too. But yeah, so I have heard some feedback on that. So you wanted to ask, when you make your next order, can you take out grapeseed to see if it makes a better feel in beard for me? Well, I mean, the thing is, what I do with my carrier oils is I take the carrier oils and I basically put them in a certain ratio into a larger bottle, which makes my carrier oils. So, I mean, I could make a custom order for you, Dagan, but one of the things I'm looking at doing is streamlining things in order to be faster. With more orders coming in, I need to be faster at getting things out. And what that's going to have to mean is, rather than literally make every beard product every night after the order comes in, which I've been doing, believe it or not, that's how I've been operating. And it's been great up until when you start getting a lot more orders, and then it becomes really time consuming to do that. But Dagan, you and I go back for a bit, and I'm happy to make that for you. Just because I do have the ingredients, I'll just do it on a small 1 bottle scale. But yeah, that's fine. But just in general, I just want you guys to know that my plans are to basically make batches of things. And, somebody commented, let me see, Logan mentioned here, he said, grapeseed oil has great benefits. Only downfall you've heard is the shelf life isn't as long as others. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that too. It is good for 1 year. That's the grapeseed oil I purchased is good for 1 year. But I've also heard there's an oil called meadow seed oil, which I don't know if you guys have heard of meadow seed oil or meadow foam. I'm sorry, meadow foam. What is it? Meadow foam I've got to double check because I don't have it. But I have heard that that particular oil can extend the life of other oils that you mix with it, depending on the ratio. So for example, let's say you have, 40% meadow sea foam, I think is what it's called, and you have 20% grapeseed oil. The additional meadow seed oil can allegedly extend the life of the grapeseed oil to a point, because I think the meadow seed foam oil has a shelf life of 2 years. And so because of how they mix together, it can extend the life of the grapeseed oil by a percentage because it's basically combining, and that reduces the amount of dependency of the life of the grapeseed oil because because the meadow sea foam. I've got that wrong because I don't have the oil with me, and I don't have it right in front of me. So, but you get what I'm saying, right? It can extend the life of it. So at the moment, I do plan to keep grapeseed oil in our beard oils, and I think it's a great oil, and I think the positive reaction we've gotten from our carrier oils as a blend itself has been really good, and so I don't want to necessarily just remove grapeseed oil, which would impact either positively or negatively the feel. It would definitely change the feel of the Ferocious carrier oils, just because it doesn't have a quarter of component that we have generally. So, but yeah, Waltimus Prime's here. What's going on, brother? You bought different carrier oils on Amazon and trying them out to see what you like. That's awesome. That's exactly what I did when I first started. Back in 2017, I went out to Sprouts, which is a local store here in Texas, and they probably have them in other places, but it's like a natural food store, and they've got lots and lots of different types of carrier oils, essential oils. And I just went and I spent about probably $200 on a bunch of different things, little 4-ounce bottles, 8-ounce bottles of different things, and just tried out different things. And I also tried, as anyone who's thinking about going into business probably does, they research their competitors and they look at what other beard oil companies are doing and how in ordering from them, and then seeing how it feels in my beard and finding things that I liked. But I also had the benefit of somebody who made beard oil just for fun that gave me some of his beard oil when I was first starting growing my beard, and he recommended a couple of oils that he used, and some of them like he uses castor. He really likes castor a lot. I've come to like castor more. I didn't like castor at first because I didn't like the smell of the castor oil by itself. But I do think that castor oil, I'm convinced now that there is some pretty good benefit to using castor oil in beard oil. So that's one of the things I'm thinking of doing is, in order to streamline, I need to decide on what my carrier oils will be. And the carrier oils will be what I've got now, the 4 that I've got now, plus I'm going to add castor oil to the default beard oils that we have here at Ferocious, simply because more people order it and check the box saying, please add castor oil than don't. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try that for a while and see how the reaction is from people. I get it. Some people are allergic to castor oil. And so, if somebody does not want castor oil, then they can reach out to me, and I will certainly be happy to make some without castor oil too. But I just need to make sure that, the way it is now with making things on demand, I don't have any idea if you are going to place an order, if you're going to choose castor or not choose castor. So I need to wait until you place the order, and then I make it fresh. And that's how it's been going. I know, I had been thinking about maybe having 2 lines, making a couple of bottles of each, 5 or 10 bottles of each version, which is still a possibility. But I just, I'm just realizing more and more that I've got to take action to take that. So as Bearded Beta says, time is money. So if you can streamline and save time, then you'd be dumb not to. Yeah, I mean, streamlining is definitely, I think, the way I need to do this. I've got a couple of things that I've ordered, which will help me produce beard balms, beard butters, and beard wax in like bigger batches. And so those one of them is already here, and I tested making some oils. Actually, I actually made like just the carrier oils. I made about 50 carrier oils with castor and about 45 without castor, and it, you know, just the timing was so much better. So now, like at the moment, if you were to order something, I already have bottles set aside that have the carrier oils in them, and then I just fill the drops that whatever scent you're looking for. I just fill those drops, and the next step for me is, instead of grabbing like, you know, each individual bottle of fragrance oil or essential oil and filling each bottle, what I'm going to do is, and take notes if you're, you know, interested in starting your own company, because these are things I think would be things that you'll probably realize make sense once you've been doing the way I'm doing it for a while. Is make grab a 2-ounce bottle or a 4-ounce bottle, and just make your fragrance oils for each of the scents you have, just the pure fragrance oils, and just keep track of the number of drops you put in each bottle, and just multiply that times, you know, until that bottle is full. And whatever the total number of drops that goes into a 1-ounce bottle, total between all the different scents you use, all you've got to do is take that now pure fragrance oil and put that number of drops in your beard oil, and then you'll be good to go. So write that down. You might not need it right away, but if you're ever thinking of starting a beard oil company, that will be a useful tip. And it took me a while to realize that. So that's good info, guys. Waltimus Prime, thank you. Meadow Foam Seed Oil. Meadow Foam Seed Oil. Thank you. Good call on that. And William Barrows says grapeseed oil is nice. It is. Hey, what's going on, Bill? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for jumping in on here. So in fact, I would love for you to be a guest at some point soon. So let's do that. Did someone say beard butter? Yeah, for sure. I'm going to do a shout out to you, man. Hold on one second. Let me just see if there's, I don't know at the moment if there's a website, but he's got some really amazing products. Hold on one second. Let me just see here. I just want to make sure I point people to the right direction. All right. I know. So if you guys go to 607 Beard Care on Instagram, that's 607 Beard Care. Check out his products. He's got a new line of products. In fact, he has a new product that I believe that he just came out with recently, within, say, the past 2 weeks, I believe. It's a, I wish I could give you justice, man. But he's got, it is, I know the names of them: Top of the Morning to You, Hell Yeah Butters, Polo Butters, Peppermint Tea Tree Butters. But what was the name of the actual, there was another thing you called it. And you can type it in here if you want to. It's, my impression was that it was kind of a combination. It was a little different consistency, but it was outstanding. The Butter Balm, that's what it was called. Butter Balm. So check that out. Tell him Nate sent you. So, oh, you just hit the, hey, Healthy Beards here. What's going on, brother? Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, man. Appreciate it. That's when I was just talking to BGG about butter. Never tried any. Guess I'm going to have to. I'll tell you what, man. Beard butter really has taken over and replaced balms for a lot of people. There's a ton of people. Like, I've got, back when I was doing the farmer's market, my wife, Barb, she would make a lot of the butters, or a lot of the balms. I'm sorry, not butters, because back then I wasn't really, butters were relatively new in the 3 years that we've been around. We've been around since 2017. I had oils at first, then I came out with balms, and then maybe, boy, it was like not till maybe a year and a half after balms came out that I started making butter, because I finally found a recipe that not, well, I found a couple of recipes, but I finally developed one based on all these recipes that I have been trying, kind of forming it into what I liked. And I made my first butter a while after we had opened. And I'll tell you what, butters, I still remember when we when I created it, I sent out, like, I put it on Instagram, probably Facebook, on a couple of beard groups, Beard On, what else? Beard Mob. Hey, if anyone wants to try this, let me know and I'll put you on a list. And I sent out like 50 or 60 beard butters and these little tiny, those sliding metal tins. They're probably like a ½ ounce size. And of course I did it right in the middle of summer. So some of it melted, but, I mean, people really liked it a lot. And I'm glad I sent those out because I had quite a few customers then come back and order like the full 2 ounce, jars of them. And I'm telling you what, and not just with Ferocious, but with lots of different companies, you'll notice that butter's where it's at. Because butter, there's a little bit of hold, and some companies put wax in it, not a lot, but a little bit. I don't use wax in ours, but the butters give you super, super deep conditioning in your beard. And a lot of people will use it at night for their beard because they don't want, maybe they don't want to use just beard oil because they want something to kind of last for the 7-8 hours. Come on, let's be real, like 4 or 5 hours. We really sleep at night, right? Except the weekends, then we sleep a little later. But this beard butter will keep that beard deeply conditioned and will last all night. So that's one of the reasons why people use beard butter, because beard balm, there's wax in it. And so it does provide hold, and that's great for a lot of people. But people are starting to, I think, appreciate the fact that the beard butter will still give you some hold, but it feels a lot lighter in your beard. And because of that, I think people are saying, you know what, I don't necessarily need this stiff hold of a beard balm if I can use the butter, which feels nicer in my beard. I'm still getting some of the hold I need, but it just feels a lot more comfortable. So I think that's one of the reasons why people are going to butter more than balms. I mean, we still do sell beard balms, but I'm telling you, it is not nearly as much as beard butters. So yes, there you go. Well, yeah, and I found it. Yeah, butter balm. So good deal. Butter balm is the name. Yes. Love a good beard butter. Yeah, well, there's a couple of places that you can get some really good beard butter. You can get it here at Ferocious. William's got some over there, so at 607. So, I mean, there's some great places to get beard butter. So definitely, if you haven't tried beard butter, you ought to, really. Especially if you like balm. Oh, let's see. Breaking news, Billy says, Joshua Ricks just spoke on camera on the Sea Breezy channel. They all cheered. All right. Hey, he's talked. Good deal. Awesome. Yeah, check out Gingerbeard out of Canada. Owner's name is Jamie. Great stuff. I've heard of Gingerbeard too. I've not tried his products yet, but I've heard of it. Anthony says, my work was going to make me shave for a mask fitting, but my director got me off the list and saved your beard. All right. Well, that's better than a Christmas bonus. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, butters are your thing, brother. Awesome. Yeah. And I tell you what, man, you've been around for, boy, as long as I have, and maybe longer, doing your stuff. And I know you work full time just like I do. So, small batches, of course, and just doing it for the love of the creation of product, which is exactly why I am in it too. I love making these things. And that's what's important, is when you find a company that really enjoys making things, not just for the money, because I'll tell you, it's a tough market because there's so many competitors. Competition is fierce out there, guys. There's a ton of it. So, those of us that are in this and have been in this for several years, it's a journey. It's a total journey, and it's fun to make the products. It's fun to meet new people, and it's fun to create new things. That's why I love Collaboration Corner, because I get a chance to try new products, like new scent fragrances that I would never have thought of myself. So it's just a good thing all around. But it is a little bit expensive. I mean, it's an expensive endeavor. I mean, it's not like ridiculously expensive to start off simply, but you know, if you want to, you start talking about marketing, and then you start talking about, you know, stocking up on like tons of essential oils and carrier oils, try different products out, be customizable. It can get pricey, and I think that's one of the reasons I'm like, I really need to simplify things too, just because, you know, I have got so many options that it makes it very difficult to stay on top of it. You know what I mean? So Todd says he needs the conditioning of butter because your MS makes you sleep all the time. So you need the extra conditioning. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely true. And even if, again, you can wear it during the day too, and it works fine. We've started putting carrier oils in our butters too. So the same carrier oils that are in our beard oils, we're putting now in the beard butter. And our beard butter is our same recipe as our women's body butter because it works great for your skin, which ultimately it's for. So yeah, definitely great for the deep conditioning. So love to be a guest anytime, brother. Awesome, Bill. Thank you. Let's maybe even think about like maybe next Friday or the Friday after too, if you've got some time. I think that would be awesome. Since Global Beer Club, like 6 or 7 years. Wow. Yeah. So, you know, I'm sure you remember some names of companies that have since gone out of business. A Boston Beer Company just went out of business or just decided to close shop. And, you know, geez, I never got a chance to try his stuff. But I tell you what, I love listening to his Instagrams because I'm from Rhode Island originally, and listening to him talk reminded me of home. I mean, I know he swears like a sailor, but there's a lot of people that do up there. There's a lot of people everywhere that do, but he hit home with me. So I miss listening to him talk. So yeah, it is an art form. Absolutely. It is. And it takes practice. It takes practice. And that's another reason the collaboration corner is good for me, because it keeps me proficient in blending scents that I haven't blended before. So, wow, 6 or 7 years. It seems like I've been in it forever, but it's just been since 2017. So really like 3 years and about 3 years and like 2 months now that I've been in business. And it's just in case we get called for emergency, you work at a hospital, and they said with your knowledge base, they could use you elsewhere so you wouldn't have direct patient care. Okay, awesome. So true. Ferocious is completely one of a kind. It's easy to know that Nate really loves his company customers. Heck, we aren't just customers. We're good friends. Absolutely, Michael. So I hope if I'm not quite as customizable, that will still show, you know? Yeah, it was appreciative to say at least. Absolutely. Now, does your boss have a beer too, or thinking of growing one? Just curious. Your first order of Ferocious beer arrives tomorrow. You're amped. Oh, cool. You got the VATO Frost and Fetish. I'll tell you, Fetish, it's weird. Like if I look at the website, it says that Fetish is our most popular scent. But I was looking at some sales reports, and actually Havana Getaway is one of the top scents, and for some reason Fetish showed up second, and I'm not sure why. Like on the website it shows one thing, but on my sales report it shows something else. I think it has to do with the fact that on some of our products we list a oil, a balm, a butter, and a wax on one page, and on other products we have a separate page for oils and a separate page for balms. And I think there may be some kind of like convolution of numbers there, but either way, a lot of people are liking Fetish. So Smelly says order is in. I went with unscented to test it out. Oh, cool. So yeah, you know, we know what we do here on Fridays if we get an order. So let's check the queue here. And yeah, sure enough, we got an order today from you, Mr. Smelly Turtle. So thanks to you, we're doing a giveaway. This is a bonus giveaway, guys. So here we go. Thank you. All right. And so I'm going to give you a chance to see the new monitor I just got too. And I had to download a number generator just because I thought it made more sense so you could see me do this live. So this is the number generator. And what I want you to do is we've got 18 people here. So let's set this number to 9. Whoops, let's do 9. And I will push this number after. But what I want you to do is type in a number when you see the word go between 1 and 9. And let's go, guys. 1 to 9, you're going to get yourself a $25 gift card to Ferocious. Okay, get ready, get set, and go. All right, so we'll bring that number up once that number page up once we see what's happening. Yeah, next Friday we're going to do it. Awesome. Bill, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, let's say No Name Beard Company, Roughneck. I was around when Mad Viking just came out. And Mad Viking, man, they've really gone like full-blown blitzkrieg in the beard oil world. They're like all over the place. So that's awesome. That's some history right there. Logan's got some beef, is deer jerky he's making. Oh, that's cool. So like what is it doing right now? Just drying out in a dryer? Like, you know what I mean? A food dryer. Let's see, that's awesome. You'll be very happy. Anthony, you work with all women in your department, but they're really supportive of the beard journey. Okay, that's awesome. That's so cool. And that's just another indicator of how popular beards are now. And I just think it's great. I mean, it took me a long time to grow a beard because not because like my hair grew long. I just mentally, I'm like, I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable having a beard. I'd have a goatee, but that's as much as I get. But in 2017, that all changed when I was in a group. I'm still in the same group with a couple of guys that have beards. So let's see. VATO, was it you and I talking about Magic Fresh yesterday? Oh, Michael says my monitor is badass. Yeah, it was on sale actually at Best Buy, and I was like, you know what? I'll use I talked to my wife about, I put things on Ferocious funds rather than our joint bank account. So yeah, this is something that is useful to me really because, well, here, let's stop talking for a second and just get the numbers so we can see who wins that $25 gift card. All right, so let's go back to the screen and pick a number together. We'll generate a number here. Where'd my mouse go? Here it is. All right, here we go. I'm looking for the number 2. The number 2. So let's see who's the first person that came into StreamYard with the number 2. Let's see. 4, 3, 8, 7, 9, 6, 4, 4, 3, 2. Bearded Billy. Bearded Billy, you are the winner of a $25 gift card. So congratulations. Let me go ahead and just jot your name down to make sure that I keep track of that. And let me just bring up the right notebook here. Free for all. Today is 12/4. So let me start a new page. This is Microsoft OneNote, which is actually pretty useful. I didn't think it would be, but the Bearded Billy $25 gift card. Your number that you got, number 2. So congratulations, Billy. And again, that is because of an order that was received from Colorado Springs, Colorado. So thank you very much for that order. And I appreciate that. We do this not because I'm trying to ask you guys to buy stuff, although if you'd like to, you're more than welcome to. But seriously, anytime we get an order during the show on this Friday night, every Friday night, like, wow, we just got another order. Just now came in from West Virginia. So that means we're going to do another one of these. So let's just get this ready here. Cheers to you. Still got the invisible Dos Equis. Thanks to the green screen. It's just the right color of green. So we got a first-time order that just came in. So because of that, we're doing another $25 gift card. So, boy, let me just jot this down too. $25 gift card. I tell you what, these gift cards, they're so convenient. And before I go further, I want to apologize because there are people that I still owe gift cards to from last Thanksgiving show that I have not sent yet. And someone asked me, well, were you just waiting till the sales were over to send out the gift card so that way when you get the gift card, you're not eligible for the sales? The answer to that is no. And what I'm doing for those people, there's 2 people I need to send gift cards to. I will also be sending them a 30% discount code that they can use in conjunction with their gift card because they weren't able to take advantage of the 30% off during the Black Friday sale. So just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of that. What fair is fair, and I don't want you guys to not have an opportunity to have utilize that. So that for those of you from last week that I owe you a gift card to, they will be on their way, and I'll also email a 30% gift card to 30% discount code that you can use in conjunction with those gift cards. So sorry about that, guys. I'm telling you, it's just doing with one person is really hard. So that's the deal. Let me just see. I want to catch up on. You have. Billy Stages got better. Yes. Have I ever messed with sea buckthorn seed oil? No. Let me clear this number off, and then we'll pick a new number. All right. Okay, I'd like to reopen this with a fresh screen so that way the number doesn't show up from before and confuse people, including myself. All right, so there are now 19 people in here, so we're going to go 1 through 9. 1 through 9. And when you see the word go, I'd like you to just type in one number, please, between 1 and 9. Okay, get ready, get set, and go. All right. So once those numbers come in, we'll put the countdown clock. Now let me catch up on the comments while I'm here. Michael says way to go, Billy. Gosh, I almost congratulated Lenny. You have Lenny though on your screen. Oh, you know what sometimes happens, guys? Sometimes just as I get ready to click on a name, like it shifts up right as I'm clicking the mouse button down. So let me just confirm that number. This is the number 2. It should say Bearded Billy at the moment. So if it doesn't, then something's off. But you should see Bearded Billy with a number 2. So yeah, they are huge. We're talking beard butters, right? They're huge. Charles McLaughlin's here. What's going on, Charles? Good to see you, brother. Love that background, man. Awesome. Very much. I like it. All right, let's put the countdown clock on so we can see who the next $25 gift card winner is. All right, 1 and liftoff. All right, so let me scroll through. Okay, let's share the screen as I am already. And then again, this is 1 through 9. So this winner is going to be number 4. So number 4, let's see who the first person to feed into number 4 is. It is by my account, Smelly Turtle. Smelly Turtle, you are the winner of this particular $25 gift card. So congratulations. I will go ahead and put that up, and I will send you your gift card as well. So let me just do that now. Smelly Turtle, $25. Awesome. Nothing like a little giveaway to get things going. And look at this. I mean, I had the 2 sales that I got just in the past 10 minutes. Can't ask for anything more. It's great. So Buffalo Todd says, wow, you're a stand-up man. I'll tell you what it is, Todd. I'd like to treat people the way I want to be treated. So like if there's a company you know when you're getting ripped off, and I like to stay away from those kind of companies. So, I mean, I'm in this for the fun of it, and the profit margin is such on beard products that if I give someone 30% off, I'll still make a profit, and I want to give them a profit. I think our word is important. So, and I don't think it's fair to win something before a Black Friday sale and then not get the prize until after the Black Friday sale is over and then say, hey, sorry, you missed it, because that's not any fault of the person who won the contest. You know what I mean? So it's fair. So to me, so that's why I do it, because I'm fair. So, I just saw somebody else on Mr. or Mrs. Facebook user. How's everybody? Good. What's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Not sure who you are, but I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays to you. All right. So let's see. What else is happening. I need a new chair. This particular chair, I use it for my day job too, and except I usually turn this way and use this monitor. But for whatever reason, there's like a spring inside this chair that's just like popping, like it's not out of the seat, but it's definitely sticking up where it shouldn't be sticking. So I definitely need to do something about that. I'm thinking of like taking it off, cutting the bottom of it, and just trying to find where it is and then just try to resew it. But I'm like, I might just get a new chair. I've had this one for several years now. Oh, so what can I do on that monitor of mine? All right. So like, let's say here's a monitor, and let's say I want to like take this, I can drag it in and have it's essentially two monitors at once. It's like having two 1080, it's like having like two 24-inch monitors but one cable though. And that's cool for me, because before I used to have a single 24-inch monitor attached to my laptop, and I plugged it in like behind it, which ran across, like kind of like ran too high into the room here. And so this thing, yeah, I mean, it's just convenient. I can just bring things to wherever I want it. I can like bring up a website like here, and it's like I can just jump to what I need to do. Just whoops, where'd that go? Oh, here it is, over here. You know what I mean? I can just do lots of different things. Let me see. Yes, let me show you this too. Like it has this thing called easy setting. I don't know if you can see that, but you can choose different like layouts. And I just use the 2x2, like one next to each other. So it's like one monitor on the left, one on the right. But you can do like a 6x6. You can do like a up and down. You can do all sorts of different things. You can adjust the grid to however you want it. So there's different benefits to how you want it. But for me, honestly, the reason I like this monitor so much is because like when you guys place orders, what I do is I take an Excel spreadsheet and I basically document all the things that you guys have ordered into a spreadsheet. And I have a column for oils, balms, butters, and then I just start making them. And I have the recipes for those, meaning like the number of drops for each of those scents that you guys order on my other spreadsheet. So then once I make one, I change the color from like yellow to green, meaning it's done. And then I just move on from there. And I also have another on my recipes. Let me see something. So let me just move this over here for now, because there is a little bit of a proprietary stuff on here. But what I do, whoops, let me try something. What I can do is I can like highlight. I've got a list of all my fragrance oils on here. And what I can do is I can mark right away what I need. Like if I have them all as white, like just a white in Excel, a white spreadsheet, like a white cell. And if I need to order something because I realize I'm running out of, like, let's say I'm running out of like sandalwood, I will color code that red, and I have the source of where I get it. Like I know actually I get sandalwood at Sprouts, so I know that I have to go to Sprouts and pick up some sandalwood. And it's just all in one easy to view place, and it makes it so much easier. And then once I buy it, I just change it to white again. So that way I know that I've got plenty. So, so what's the best bourbon out there? I'm gonna have to say, like double bourbon that what is this? My day job, that Ferocious had. Boy, slip of the tongue, guys. But anyway, I think that double bourbon from Ferocious is just a great beard oil. But as far as real bourbon, I'm just not a big bourbon drinker, so I'm gonna leave that to you guys to figure out. Oh, one more thing, Tiki, too, on that monitor. I have a flight simulator, that Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's actually pretty good for that, too. Every now and then I jump on that just to go up in the virtual sky and, blow through some clouds or whatever. James Kavanaugh, what's going on? Good to see you, man. You've been busy? Well, busy's good, man. Busy's good. Yeah, my office probably looks like a Walmart security room. I don't think you're too far off from that, because it is definitely a production room too. So I've kind of combined production with the setup here. So yeah, absolutely. You've been drinking Knobs Creek Smoked Maple. Smoked Maple, wow, that's an interesting bourbon. I might find that to be a little too sweet. But still, yeah, you say I'm organized, like borderline OCD. Well, I'm organized in certain ways, but in other ways, yeah, there's definitely room for improvement. That's for sure. Tried VATO Frost yet, Dagan? Oh yeah, this whole you're working 6-day work weeks. Whoa, yeah, that's a lot, man. But it's like, this just seems like the way it is, it's like, I remember when we were all like younger and we were just getting into like the work world. It seemed like, you go to work, even if it was part-time or even if it was full-time, but you weren't making that much money, you'd have an apartment, you had enough for your rent, you had enough for a TV, going out on dates, you had enough for, what you needed. And going to movies, maybe going out to eat. And yet, as we get older, we get into these careers that we're just working harder and harder. And it's just the way the United States is going. For those, lucky enough to still be working at the moment because of COVID, but it's like, productivity is through the roof. So yeah, you get your VATO Frost tomorrow, man. I hope you really like that. I'm trying to think of some other things that I have planned. We're going to keep the beard wax. The beard wax it doesn't sell that much, but those that have used it really do like it. And that wax is really great for mustaches. It's great for heavy duty. If you've got some flyaways that you just cannot control with beard balm, they will help for sure with that. It's about 50% beeswax in there, so that's going to really help hold down that beard of yours. There's no real liquid conditioning properties in there though at all. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to use the beard wax, put on some either oil or beard butter, or even you could put beard balm in, but I would say probably I would recommend at least the oil and then put the beard wax on. That way you get your hydration and conditioning that your beard needs, but then you can put that on top of that. And then that'll keep it really held in place. William says when he works oil and gas, when he worked oil and gas, all he did was work. Drill, baby, drill. Yeah, that's a huge industry in Texas too. There are people, that have come through Fort Worth that I've talked to, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I work out in the oil field," and I have not been to the oil field in Texas, but it's a huge market. I mean, it's got up years and then down years. When it's down, I mean, there's whole cities out there that are basically wiped out. They just close shop and because there's no one working out there. And then when business starts to boom, these little almost like temporary cities, they just kind of pop up, and then the next thing you know, business is good again. So, yeah, Waltimus is ready. Cool. I'm ready too to hear what you think of it. Todd says the dating world is crazy and expensive, so you spend more time with your kids. Todd, that's perfect. You're right on, man. I'm telling you. But I've noticed that even for kids, things are getting pricey. Like for the things they're like, my kids are now started to get interested a lot more in, something called Roblox. What else? They used to be interested in Minecraft, but Roblox has taken over their computers and stuff. They're really into the Roblox and stuff, and that can get a little pricey. COVID has changed the home insurance industry. Claims have gone down, and people are at home to prevent large water losses. Yeah, that's a great point. Car insurance too. People aren't using their cars as much, so you would think car insurance should be going down too. But I think unless you actually ask them, some of them are not doing that. So, VATO says it smells pretty good. Tiki mug is pretty good. That's where you tested most of your products. That's a great environment for it because you're out there in the elements, all sorts of weather conditions and hard working conditions too, dirty conditions. So good deal. Wait till your kids get their driver's licenses, right? I know. It's like, even if they don't drive, if they're old enough to have a license, or maybe it's when they get their license, I'm not sure, but I know like it might be just the year, like how old they get. Progressive gave you a credit for 2 months, but that's it. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess, I hate to say it, but they got to make their money too. I know they're making a killing anyway, generally, but yeah, definitely. That it's nice they gave you a credit, but it'd be nicer if they'd be like, well, if you're only driving 30% of what you used to drive, then we will only charge you 30% of what we used to charge you. That would be nice. See, that's something I would do if it was Ferocious Insurance. I'm like, you know what? This isn't fair. These guys aren't driving. Let's reduce their rates to what they actually use. But hey, I sell beard oil. Smelly Turtle says he created his own scent a few weeks ago, and he did. Listen, if you have a significant other that loves you to smell clean and fresh, you have to try it. Rose, cedar leather, and sandalwood. It smells so good. And I still do have some sandalwood left. These are those bottles of sandalwood that I tell you, these cost like $65 a bottle. The actual sandalwood from Oracasha. There's another one that they sell that they put with jojoba oil, and it looks kind of like this one, but it's got a yellow container, like a yellow line on it instead of green, and they're about $30. But sandalwood can get pricey. So Ghetto Blaster 9000. Yeah, you guys have got to check out. Have you guys checked out, some of you that have not heard of Collaboration Corner? That is a little part of our website where you guys come up with all the different scents. And then I make them. And on Tuesday, I was not available to do Collaboration Corner this past Tuesday, but I will come back and do it again, obviously, this Tuesday coming up. But so let's say you want to see what we have. That's the only problem is the monitor is kind of, it makes it hard to see because it's so, for me, it's a big monitor, but like, I think sharing screens, it may be, whoops, let me do the full layout. And then let me zoom in on here. See control, there we go. So as you're getting to ferociousbeard.com, if you were to scroll down, And then scroll down a little more. And then we've got the beard oils. And we've got the balms. And I've got the code listed there. So you hopefully don't forget to use your code. Holidays saves you 20%. And then right here, Collaboration Corner, Scents by You. And you can navigate right on the cover page to the various different Collaboration Corner scents that are out there. These are all the scents that you guys made, and they're basically our newest scents because we come up with a couple of them every week. So some of them have pictures that people have sent in. Some of them don't. But either way, like just jump in there, like Sweet Sauce, for example. Just jump in there. This one already has 2 positive 5-star reviews. And you can see banana, cherry, almond, strawberry, and warm vanilla sugar. I mean, these are like just one idea, but there's so many different ideas that you guys come up with, and it's just really great. Yes, ginger snaps. Prime dinner time, brother. Awesome. So what's happening with you guys? What do you guys got planned for the next couple of weeks? You guys working hard, hardly working? You ready for Christmas? Not ready? Have you done any shopping yet? Have you finished your shopping? I've got a few more things I need to get, but I've done some shopping already, but it's all online. Hey, Corey's here. What's going on, Corey? Good to see you, brother. That's another good small batch company right there. Weatherbeard Supply Company. Got to check them out. It's weatherbeardsupply.com is your ticket to his website, and he's got some great things. So had a craft show today. Got to go back tomorrow. That's so cool. See, I want to get to the point where I can ultimately do this full time, because then I can dedicate time to to preparing things for Ferocious. And I mean, that's half the battle right there, is prepping for things, like look at Fable. Fable just he posted, it's another good company out there. He just posted that he had prepped for his now when you're on his scale, though, it's tough to do that by yourself or with even 1 or 2 people, but he prepped for making, I'm sure, thousands of products for his Black Friday, and yet he was still catching up on orders. So and it's just a matter of scalability. So if you don't prep for things, then everything is like making it right now, and that's what slows things up. Let's see. It went great today. I hope tomorrow's twice as good. We have twice as much time tomorrow. Perfect, man. Crossing my fingers for you. Good luck. You've been toying with a smoky orange creamsicle. Oh, now that would be good. We've got our orange cream pop, but I can imagine putting like a little smoke into that too. That would be really good. Logan, do it this weekend. You've got to give the post office some time. Yes, absolutely. Todd, he finishes shopping. There's always some unexpected expenses this time of year, so you try to start shopping in the summertime. That's a great idea. That's one of the things I always say I'm going to do, and then for whatever reason, I don't really remember that until it's like October, or when I start to think, oh my gosh, I didn't do anything I thought I was going to do this summer. Brad's got way too much work lined up. Okay, well, I guess that is a good thing that you got it lined up. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's definitely takes time. It takes time away, and that's the one thing we can't get back is time. So, all right, guys, we're going to do our own giveaway here because it is time for that. It's 9 o'clock actually. So here in Texas. So we're going to do a giveaway. So get ready for that, and we'll do the same rules as before. All right, we've got 21 people on the show, so let's queue up the 1 through 10. 1 through 10, we'll do that. And because this is a Ferocious giveaway, we're going to do this time a $50 gift card here to Ferocious. So 1 through 10. And let me get this queued up. What I'd like you to do is type in one number, please, between when you see the word go. Don't do it yet, but when you see the word go, type in one number, please, between 1 and 10. And whoever I see first is going to win a $50 gift card to Ferocious. So here we go. Get ready, get set, and go. All right. So Buffalo Todd and Mark Duran Jr., if you could just type in a number again, because you started before the show, but I'm going to use Weatherbeard's about to get back on the road in a minute as the delineating line. So you guys get another free pass to type in one number, just one number only, please, though, between 1 and 10, please. All right. Like your style, Mark. Keep with what you think is going to do it. Let's see if Buffalo Todd did the same thing. Yep. Perfect. Bill says one of his biggest influences on his beard journey when he tried Irish beard balm back in the day, Smoke Jumper. Oh, yeah. Kevin made a balm like no other. Cool. Hey, Johnny Bordeaux's here. What's up, man? All right, let's get this countdown clock going so we can bring this one to a close and see who won. Yes, you already retyped one. Okay, gotcha. So, okay, Tiki, there you go. Just because you mentioned nobody picked 10, BGG Beard Reviews picked 10. All right, so let's see what the actual number is. Everybody stop. Let me just put a little stop, and then we'll see who won. Let me see. Full screen layout. 1 through 10. Let's generate a number. Where'd my mouse go? That's... Sometimes you can lose a mouse. There it is. It's way over there. Here we go. Generate a number. Number 7. Number 7 is the winner. So let's see who number 7 is. First person to pick number 7, because I see several. Yeah, you're at a gas station, try to win. All right. Let's see. Number 7. Well, Puzzly Bearded, you are the winner of a $50 gift card to Ferocious. So let me jot that down. Congratulations. That's awesome. Let's see. Puzzly Bearded. All right. And Puzzly Bearded, I'm not sure if I have your information or not. Just to be sure, if you could go ahead and just send me a message either on Instagram or at Ferocious Beard Crew, or if you go to ferociousbeard.com, click on the Contact Us page, and then just let me know that you won, and just give me your name here on YouTube, and then just your real name and email address, and I will get that sent out to you. So congratulations, and thanks to everybody else for jumping in on this one. So awesome. Weatherbeard was first on his screen, right? Everyone's first on their screen. That was me. I was first. So he prioritized twice. You feel lucky. Puzzly, do a review. Yeah, if you can, do a review with whatever you get at Ferocious. Oh, here's something else I want to give you guys an update to. What we're not doing at the moment is soaps, just because they take so much time to make. And even though people who get the soaps really like them, they're not huge sellers. They're not like, they don't sell like beard oil, and they don't sell like beard butters. And so we're taking a break from the soaps too for a while. And that breaks my heart because I really love our soaps. But it's just, there's not enough sales to support the bar soaps at the moment. So we're gonna cut off on the soaps. Let's see. You'll have a great night. Be safe and sleep well. Hit me up about Friday, brother. Yeah, absolutely. May have to send you a letter, see what you think. Respect. Thank you. Oh man, absolutely. And I'm happy to send you anything too, Billy. Bill, I want you to get a sense of what we're doing over here too. But yeah, for sure. Thank you. All right. Corey's going to be on the road for another 45 minutes. Go to shower and sleep. All right, man. Have a great day tomorrow. Drive safely. Be safe out there. And we'll talk to you soon, Corey. Thank you, brother, for everything, man. Oh, and I don't want you guys to get alarmed or scared. I'm not getting rid of the create your owns, but I am taking a break from them for the holidays because I want to make sure that I'm able to get the non-custom sends out as soon as possible. So I'm really focusing on those at the moment. So the create your own is temporarily in hiatus, but that will come back. I will definitely bring that back because I love doing it. You guys like making custom scents. And to be quite honest, in looking at those reports, that was actually our #1 seller as far as dollar amount is concerned. So yeah, that's going to come back for sure. They're just fun to do. It's a win-win. They just take time. So, and plus he does have Ucha Joy. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, then let me just, all right, cool, awesome. Then I should have your information, but it's just trying to match YouTube names to real names. It's like being an investigator. You know, you have to go into your sales reports and figure out who ordered Uta Joy sometimes. I might have it already. It's just I don't know 100% that I do. So I just want to make sure I get your gift card out as soon as possible. Corey just needs coffee. That's all he needs. Just coffee. Coffee can do the trick for a while, but mine is already formulated. You guys just tell me, Nate, that you want mine. Yeah. Speaking of like staying awake, I remember back in '89 when I went into the Air Force. After basic training, I went across the street at Lackland Air Force Base to the Security Police Academy, because that's what I ended up being, as security police in the Air Force. And at the BX, they had these things called NODOZ, NODOZ, and it was basically caffeine pills. And like, we weren't supposed to take these, but at the same time, instructors would kind of like unofficially say, hey, if you need to stay awake for these classes, you might think about doing something to do that, and hinted that those would work. So a bunch of us, took NODOZ and drank coffee, and we're sitting there taking notes. And I remember, like, they'd say, watch out, the Z monster is going to get you guys. I know it will. They called it the Z monster. And the name came about because, like, if you'd look at your notebooks as you're taking notes, because we used, pen and paper back then. I don't know what they do now. Maybe still the same. You would like quickly like go like this and just like go to like a micro burst of sleep, and then just immediately wake up again. And when you look down on your paper where you were taking notes, you'd see these Z's. And that's why they call them the Z monsters, because it looked like a cursive Z on in the middle of a perfectly good sentence. You'd see a Z. So it's like we were just so tired because of all the training we were doing in classroom and going out. And I remember, as one of the jobs as a security police officer in the Air Force is you are basically the defender of the airbase that you're assigned to. So when we did airbase ground defense training, we went up to Fort Dix, New Jersey, and we'd be out there training with the Army. And, we'd have like a McGuire Air Force Base was over there across the street. And we would be out there doing what they call bivouacs, which is like patrols out in the woods. And we'd be out there for like a day or two and, basically defending the base from the Op 4, which is the opposing forces. And you'd be lying out there on the ground in New England on a nice leafy patch of ground with your M60 or your M16, and you've got your helmet on, which is just adding weight, and you're just like looking out into the woods for hours and hours on end. And it was so easy to just be like, go like that and just, crazy. Yeah. So you remember falling asleep standing up in formation when you were in the Army? Yeah. It's so easy to do that. And it's like, I can't believe that, you can do a lot. Your body can take a lot and do a lot. But when you get into that like Zen where you're just sitting there and you're just looking for enemies that aren't there because they might not show up for 2 or 3 hours or maybe not at all, it's very easy to just kind of, those those nodos made you mean after the crash. I mean, mean. Yeah, I mean, geez, it's like a caffeine when that thing runs down, and it's probably there's all sorts of other things. I don't even know if they sell them anymore, but yeah. VATO says he just got a Chicago comb. 8 is badass. Thank you for reminding me, VATO. I'm testing out the sales of Chicago combs. I've got just 10 of each coming. So I've got 10 number 8s and 10 number 7s coming to Ferocious. So I will put them up on the site once we have them. And I think we're going to probably charge like $13.99 or $14.99, one of those prices to because we want to stay competitive with the other people that are selling them. But they've gotten such high reviews and people have recommended that I put them on the website. So I am going to put those on the site once they come in. I believe they shipped yesterday to me. So once I get them, I will put them up on the site. But I'm glad to hear that you're really liking that, because they just come so highly recommended from everybody. It's almost like that's the new oud, is the Chicago combs. Oud was hot, and now Chicago combs are hot. So if you can get one, grab them. And if they sell well, if they sell super fast, I'll just order some more. Awesome. Thanks for the reminder. Let's see. Oh, Todd likes his number 8 as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great to hear, man. And then, those combs are great. Good deal. Yeah, I can't wait till they come in. I'm really dying to try. And I'm not going to try it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll take one of each, and then I'll just sell 9 of each, just because I want to see how well they really are. One of them is like a pick, and the other one's more like a comb, like a traditional shaped. Wait a minute. No, I think it has a handle on it. So. Oh, good. Another positive. And see, the benefit is, here's why I do it too. I obviously want you to buy from Ferocious. And if I have products that you're otherwise looking for, that I think it's the perfect marriage between, great beard oils and great combs. So that's another reason I'm putting them on the site, is because I want you to stay here, stay at Ferocious. I mean, I want you to try other companies too. Obviously, I definitely don't want to hold you back. I see some companies are like, oh, I can't believe you're trying anybody else but us. You're a traitor, this and that. It's like, no, I mean, I encourage you guys to try other companies' products. I mean, that's how you get to tell what the good companies' products are versus the companies that aren't making such good products. So you definitely want to try different things out. But I still wouldn't mind if you ordered something from me. Of course. Let's see, we got viewers. We got 16 on YouTube and 1 on Facebook at the moment. So that's awesome. And I did not program this. Usually we put this live in the ferociousbeard.com website too as we're streaming, but I did not put this link in today. So it was just an oversight. Usually I do that. So if you go to the website and you see another stream, it's from the previous week. Yeah, Logan says he hasn't tried any Chicago combs, but you love your oxhorn comb, though. Yeah, oxhorn combs, I've heard so many good things about those, too. And I actually wanted to get some oxhorn combs once my peachwood combs are depleted. But we'll see how these Chicago combs do sales-wise. But I bought my peachwood combs about a year ago, and I spent like 1,000. I'm sorry, I bought 1,000 combs, and so it was obviously quite a big expenditure. So I'm not going to buy more combs until those run out. But 1,000 combs, it takes a while to sell 1,000 combs when you're you know when you're at my scale. But they're great for like you know, add in bonus benefits, or like, let's say you have a new customer just spent 30, $40 with you, and you want to thank them in a way that, lets them think of Ferocious because the logo's on it. It's a great thing to put in. It's lightweight. It's easy to ship. And so they're just like no-brainers for me. And I know they're good combs. But yeah, oxhorn combs are definitely on my list of things to look at in the future once these peachwoods run out. So it's like I've got so many things that I think about with the products. So let me ask you guys this, and maybe I think I might have asked you guys this before, but are you guys okay with me adding castor as a default in the beard oil? So like when and I'll obviously make it prominent on the website, but like I'll put like our formula has changed. Our formula now contains castor oil. How many of you would be like, oh man, you got castor oil? Forget it. Deal's off. Carbon fiber is supposed to be better than oxhorn. All the benefits of oxhorn, but they don't break. Yeah, I think that I don't know the how strong an oxhorn comb is, but I mean the wooden combs we have, they are breakable. Obviously, I've seen some videos where the guy who's reviewing combs, he's like, it breaks all these combs, and it's like, well, it's wood, of course it's gonna break. I mean, it is gonna break at some point. Oxhorn's probably gonna break too, but carbon fiber, I mean, that's pretty strong stuff right there. Anthony's good with a castor being in it. Okay. Buffalo Todd says his grays will be happy. Bearded Billy says his beard loves castor. Okay, good deal. Good to hear. That will simplify things so much for me, because then I can make my base oils all one thing, and then I can start making a stash of like maybe 6 to 12 of each scent. And that's another cool thing is, so you remember how now I mentioned gift cards, they're great to have, but I kind of got like shoehorned into offering gift cards because back when COVID started, Shopify said anyone who wants to use gift cards can use them. And at the time I was on the $29 a month plan for Shopify. I'm like, hey, that's great, because I couldn't do gift cards before. So I started the gift cards, and then, I'd send them out as gifts, as giveaway prizes too. And it just made it so much simpler than having to place an order on your behalf, right? So it just made it so much easier. And maybe like 4 or 5 months later, March, April, May, June, July, August, yeah, they started saying, well, they're not free for any plan now, but you can continue to use gift cards if you move to our next tier level plan, which was, I don't know, like $59 or $69 a month. So I didn't want to lose the gift cards. I didn't want to lose the ability to give those away, because they're just great to give away. They make my life easier. So me and probably 1,000 other companies or 10,000 other companies that were on Shopify probably went to that plan. Either that or they stopped selling gift cards and went back to the regular plan. But I've stayed on the mid-tier plan. But one of the benefits of that mid-tier plan now is that I can view reports of what's selling better than others on that plan. And so I've been digging into those numbers to see to help shape my decision as to what I'm going to keep on the site and what I'm not going to keep on the site. So, so Johnny says castor's good too. Jason, castor. Okay, good. Yeah, awesome. Tiki says that's a great looking shirt. Well, sweater. This is actually a shirt. It's this is a shirt I got this shirt back when I was in the police academy. And I had a conversation with my daughter, because since then, that logo has kind of taken on a political meaning. But this shirt isn't political to me. It's, you know what? I've got a lot of friends that are police officers. I've got the people that I went through the academy with. Some are not police officers anymore, but you know, it means a lot to me. And I do have a lot of respect for those out there that are doing the best job they can do in tough environment. And you know, I do support the, you know, law enforcement in you know, as a general rule. That doesn't mean anything about that I don't support Black Lives Matter, or I don't support any other groups that have in the past been alienated. It's not political to me. This is just more of like I support the people out there that are doing a tough job out there. And I support life. Life matters. That's what it really means to me. So, but I do have a special place in my heart for law enforcement, just because I've got some buddies out there that are doing that job. And I know it's a tough job. So anyway, not ranting, just mentioning that. Bearded Billy says it's bedtime for you. Enjoyed it. Have a good night, fellas. All right. Have a good night, Billy, as well. Thanks for jumping in on here. And congratulations for that gift card. But yeah, the reason I like this sweatshirt, though, honestly, is because it's a long sleeve shirt too, which is, you know, I've got a ton of regular t-shirts, but sometimes at this time of year, it gets a little chilly, and I like to have a long sleeve t-shirt to wear with my shorts. Because I'm still wearing shorts, and it's like December 4th. And that's one thing I love about Texas is the, even though it does get cold, it doesn't last nearly as long as it did up in the Northeast. So, well, let me see. Anything else going on I wanted to make you guys aware of? I think chilly in Texas. Yes, it has been actually. It was 30 last night. 30 degrees, which, you know, that's like just starting to get cold up in the Northeast, but 30 overnight, you know, that's pretty cold. And it can get down into the teens, like in January. It can get down in the teens up here in Fort Worth. You know, like, I think you have to, when we bought this house, there's a pool at this house. The house is smaller, but there is a pool. So it's kind of teasing us because it's way too cold to jump in the pool now. It's not heated. And, but the previous owners had bought these little small palm trees in planters. I think we need to bring those in and put them in the garage or something in the wintertime. I don't think they can last in the freeze. So, which reminds me, if last night was 30, technically it was already frozen. It might, I don't think it'll be too late for them, but I gotta research that a little bit. Oh, and speaking of that, Todd, as you probably are aware, since I just mentioned it, but basic training is down there in San Antonio in Lackland Air Force Base. And when I went through basic training, I went in November, and there's something called the confidence course, which is that's what they called it back then. It's basically like a, you know, like a course where you kind of do like you crawl under concertina wire, you jump over, you know, things, you climb things. One of the things they had a couple of what they called water events, but they canceled the water events because it was just too cold. So they canceled those because it was like 16 degrees, and they just figured if somebody fell into the water, it would be too cold for them, I guess. But I was kind of looking forward to doing it, but I'm at the age now where I don't like to jump in cold water anymore. I went out today because there's some leaves in the pool, and there's like a little filter. You open up the top and you stick your hands in to get the filter out, and you pull out the leaves, but it's in the water, just in its own little entrapment area. Boy, that water was really cold, like ice bucket challenge cold. Did you guys ever do that ice bucket challenge? I'm glad that didn't stick around for more than a year because that's some cold water. Oh, wow. We just got another order. So we're going to do another bonus giveaway. So thank you, Ray, for the order. So here we go. All right. So there are currently 18 people in here. So that's going to make it pretty simple. Let's bring up that screen again. Close. Close this window and then okay. So since there are 18 people, we're going to change this to, I don't know why I keep losing the mouse. Here it is. 1 to 9. All right. So just as before, we're going to do a $25 gift card to Ferocious. When you see the word go, type in one number, please, between 1 and 9. 1 and 9 when you see the word go, please. All right, everybody start typing. And yeah, I was just saying it can get cold in Texas, that's for sure. Take a look. Would you mind shipping those together? No problem. Absolutely. And by the way, you guys, just so you know, if you catch me as you have two orders that you've placed with me, and sometimes I will work in order for some of those orders. But if I notice that you've placed 2 orders, what I'll do is I will combine the shipping into one, and then I'll refund one of your shippings if you were charged shipping. We do free shipping after $50, and in Texas, we're doing free shipping in Texas right now through the rest of the year. But yeah, if you happen to catch me before I shipped it out, in case I didn't see it, I'm happy to put them in one package and then, ship them out together and refund one of your shippings if you got charged twice. All right, let's put the countdown on and then let's cue this up. Okay, so here we go. Everybody stop. All right, and I am looking for, what am I looking for? Let's find out together. Number 7. $25 gift card. So let's see who was the first to put number 7, if anybody. 6, 8, 9, 6, 5, 3, 6, 3, 3, 9, 8, and 4. Okay, so none of you picked the number 7. So what we'll do is we will just regenerate a new number. 3, 2, 1, 3. Let's see who had the number 3. Wow, Puzzly Bearded had the number 3 this time. So you are on a tear, sir. Number 3, Puzzly Bearded. You win a $25 gift card. So congratulations. We'll get that added and send that out. So really, wow, you made out really well. You got a $50 before plus a 25. So you're the house is yours, sir. Congratulations. And you can combine those too if you want to, or you can save, however you want to break it down, because they're gift cards. So they're not like you have to use the whole thing at once. You can use it for as long as we're around, which I expect will be for quite a while. So congratulations, and thanks to Ray for that order. And you're the reason we did this bonus giveaway. So awesome. Thanks to everybody else for participating. So that is awesome. Anthony says prioritized. Yeah, again, it's just the way it is with, YouTube. It just prioritizes your messages. And it's probably because it's on your device. So it's right there already. It doesn't have to go grab it from the server and bring it back to your device. So that's the reason, I think. Yes, got to get that lottery ticket, right? Lucky night puzzle. Enjoy. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, listen, I think that pretty much does it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. Obviously, I really appreciate that, and especially your patience as I get through this phase. This is the phase, trying to make Ferocious better for you. But there's some growing pains involved, and that's the growing pain stage is always tough. I've done research on that with different companies, and it's a tough, it's a tough phase to get through. But once you do, we'll come up on top a lot stronger, a lot better. Thank you so much again for your orders. Black Friday was, in my opinion, a really, really, I want to share just something with you guys. Speaking of Black Friday, let me just go. It was an email I received from Shopify. Here we go. Let me just read this to you real quick. Take a look at Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Here's what happened from November 27th to November 30th compared to a typical 4-day period from your store's activity prior to Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Your total sales across sales channels were up 117%. Total orders were up 86%, and the average order value was up 17%. Total online store sessions were 38% higher than normal. So that's you guys doing that. And I really appreciate your coming over here and buying things from Ferocious. It's just amazing. It really is. I'm just so humbled when I get orders from you guys, and I send them out and you guys come back for more. I can't ask for better customers, and I certainly can't ask for better friends. So thank you so much for what you guys do for Ferocious. It is definitely not unnoticed. And it's why I do what I do, because I love to please you guys. So anyway, on that note, thank you so much. And we will see you guys next Tuesday for Collaboration Corner and next Friday for Ferocious Free For All. Bye-bye, guys.